Jim Jones and Pusha T are officially beefing. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. I'm going to discuss exactly what's been happening so far in this beef. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Now let's get into it. So the internet has been going crazy because Jim Jones and Pusha T have got a beef going on, which is probably the beef of the year so far. It all started when Jim Jones went on the Rap Caviar podcast a few months ago and discussed how Pusha T shouldn't be on the top 50 rappers list of all time. Now, some of the presenters on the show were shocked by that, and only one was co-signing what Jim Jones was saying. Jim Jones said, no kid wanted to be like Pusha T, no girl wanted to get with Pusha T, he just wasn't that guy, nobody wanted to dress like him. And he was saying this very, very aggressively. He was proper hating on him. He even went on to say Big Sean should be on that list before Pusha T, which I think Big Sean is a great rapper anyway, so I don't know if he meant that in a disparaging way. But yeah, Jim Jones was hating heavy, big time. He doubled down on this on the Breakfast Club when discussing it with DJ Envy and Charlemagne the God, even going on to ask Charlemagne and DJ Envy whether they could name 5 Pusha T songs or rap 5 Pusha T songs, which Charlemagne said he could, but DJ Envy said he couldn't. But DJ Envy later on did say he would struggle to rap any rappers, a lot of his favorite rappers' songs, except for Biggie and like Jay-Z. So as much as Jim Jones was dissing him heavy, he did say he can really rap. Like he gave it up. He gave it up that he can rap, but he just felt like he shouldn't be on the top 50 because he wasn't influential. He wasn't like the biggest rapper at the time. Like he ain't got those big songs like other rappers. It was all quiet, and then until Pusha T put out a tweet, and the tweet was basically saying in summary, like, places that they never be and never see. Like, people kind of felt it was a cryptic jab at Jim Jones, but that was all for the beef for quite a while actually. But then recently Pusha T was on a runway with his brother, and he kind of premiered a song which had some lines that most people felt like it was for Jim Jones, talking about veterans in rap, and then also the line that people kind of thought, yeah, definitely for Jim Jones, was the part where he says, you're searching for a feature, which most people speculated that Jim Jones was saying all this stuff about Pusha T because he wants a feature from Drake. And obviously we all know Drake and Pusha T had a serious beef that Drake lost a few years ago. Though then comes Jim Jones' response. It was a very quick response to Pusha T's verse that he released, and Jimmy goes in heavy. You know, it was a good response, very quick, swift. I think it was either the same day or the following day. And Jimmy was basically talking about how a lot of his jewelry talk, a lot of his cars that he has, but he also went in on Pusha T and his brother. One of the lines was something on the lines of, I jumped in a new Rover, your bro still jump in the bed with you, and you ask him to roll over. I thought that was a slick line. I did think that. I'm not too sure whether Jimmy wrote all this, because it is too good. It's not Jim Jones standard. Let's keep it real. But another line was pretty good, was which again, it was a bit personal though, was talking about your brother, what happened to that boy, which is reference to the Clip song back in the day. He looking like they be selling crack to that boy. Ooh, low blow. I thought they looked quite healthy to me, but yeah, Jimmy went after No Malice, his brother, so I'm sure Pusha's gonna go in on him for that. Other lines in there, he called Pusha T a slave. You know, it was reference to him being with Kanye, but he said, like, I think he said something on the lines of, he had Kanye gave you a whip, but that's what masters do for their slave. It was a slick line as well. And he even responded to Pusha T's line about needing a feature. It was a good solid song. It was like a quick 2 minutes, and at the end of the song he kind of referenced again to the top 50 list, top 50 rappers list. Yeah, it was a good feature. I would recommend you lot to check it out. It's a really good beef. I like how it's brewing. Pusha T obviously is on a higher level than Jim Jones. It's not really on a fair fight if you're talking lyrically, but I think Jim Jones makes up for his lack of actual MC skills with his aggressive personality. But what do you think about this beef so far? Are you excited? Who do you think's gonna win? Do you like Jim Jones' response? Do you like Pusha T's verse? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and go check out the description as well. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.